Hello again, your instructor, Dan Stevens, back for Chapter 7. The textbook authors begin Chapter 7 by introducing a few concepts that pertain to leadership. To start, it reminds us that the old traditional command and control form of leadership is actually outdated and that it doesn't really encourage risk and innovation. Because of this, the subject has been studied to discover the secrets to better leadership. For instance, the text will talk about leaders themselves being observed to see what qualities or characteristics they share. That's a trait approach. Some studies suggest different leaders use different styles or different approaches might be better suited during different circumstances. So these are some of the things we're going to be talking about over the course of the module. One term you'll find in the beginning of this chapter is shared leadership. Leadership is becoming thought less of a position and more of a process that occurs within an organization. The text actually says leaders will be found not only among those at the top, but also among the rank and file, among those people, the street level bureaucrats, those people that are face to face working the lines, and your public agencies. Think governance, where administrators work with citizens and citizen groups directly to lead in collaboration with those groups. So that's one of your terms from a previous module. Another concept we'll be discussing is the servant role of leadership. Now, I'm not going to attempt to proselytize, but I do recall a good example from when I was a boy. I used to go to Sunday school, I used to go to church, and it was a great example of Jesus washing the feet of his disciples. Now, one would think a deity would actually have his followers serve him. But this is an example where the roles were reversed. And what it was servant leadership where Jesus was actually, serving those that followed him, by example, lead by example. So I always like that particular story. More about servant leadership is going to be discussed in the values-based leadership subsection of the contemporary approaches. Of course, as you read through the chapter, make sure you make note of the concepts and terms that I've highlighted in our vocabulary wiki. All right,